So, it's summer vacation, you're at home and you're kind of bored, you don't know what to do. You don't feel particularly creative, but you wish to do something with your beloved Schleich horse collection. Is that right? Well, probably not. But anyways, I'm gonna show you different activities you can do with your Schleich horses. Let's go! Okay, first and foremost, I know nobody wants to hear this, but you've got to clean your shelves. I know as model horse collectors, we don't like dusting the shelves, but they do collect so much dust, so once in a while you've got to do this. So if you're bored right now, it's your call to do it. Get up and clean these dusty, dirty shelves. Let's go! Look how much dirt it is. And you also gotta dust your models. I mean, yeah, they really do need some cleaning once in a while. Well, now that's out of the way, and your horses are probably put aside from the shelves, maybe on your desk or somewhere. It's the best time to reorganize your collection. And this is actually a pretty exciting part because I don't know what it is, but putting your horses in a new order actually makes the collection look really interesting and feels like, I don't know, these changes are pretty cool and positive and makes you feel good about this hobby, I suppose. So, yeah, you can put your horses in a new order, maybe for example by colors as I'm doing here, or by breeds. You can sort them from the oldest to the newest in your collection, or just any way you like. Maybe with sizes from the tallest to the lowest, or any way that you see fit. And this is how mine is looking right now. And these are not all of my horses, but this is what I have for now. Next thing we all have to do in a while is to clean out your barn or stable. I know not everyone has one, but if you do, it's also a good idea to spend some time to take out all this garbage that's collected inside, to set all the accessories straight, to take out the ponies that are probably lying around in the stalls or maybe in the middle of the barn. Clean out all the spare accessories that you've put in there that have no purpose. Generally clean up and make it look tidy. My fourth idea is to take off the accessories and tack that's already on your horses. I know I personally have a problem with that I leave all these things on my models after I'm done using them, and it's not a great habit because firstly, these things are better off stored safely in storage, and secondly, they block your view of the figurines. I like to appreciate how they look without these dresses and various clothes. Well, next thing, you can wash your models. I know sometimes they do get dirty, depending on what you're doing with them. I know some people are super careful with them, but mine sometimes do get dirty. This one had a few scratches, so I thought they might come off if I wash it, but they didn't. So then I turned into acetone. Don't use it if the horse is painted on the underside that is pure plastic. It helped to remove some of the rubs, but not all of them. Also, it did remove some of the paint, so I don't really recommend that, but well, it's your model, so you do whatever you like. One thing I tend to put off forever is fixing the rubs on my horses. I know not everyone will be comfortable doing that, but if you are, then it's good idea to try that. I'm just putting a thin layer of watered down acrylic paint, and I'm just tapping it to sort of blend it in with the original paint. And it takes a while and maybe a few layers, but it's important to go thin layers because you don't want to overdo it, because then it will be too visible. So go easy like that and make sure your paint matches the horse's color, and afterwards it looks like new, so it's a really good way to spend your time. Idea number 7, review your collection. Unless you are collecting with the sole goal of having as many horses as possible, it will be natural that with time you lose interest in some models and maybe gain more interest in different ones. So once in a while I like to review my collection, take a good look at the horses I have and ask myself if they make me happy or not. And those that I don't like anymore I can customize or maybe even sell them to get some cash to afford the ones that I'm currently really wishing for. And last but not least, create a setup with things you already have. For example, you can make a small scene with your horses, or, well, here are my wolves, and I'm making a small forest scene or something like that, a little display. Um, he survived this fall. Don't judge me. He's okay. So here it is, and you can also set up your stable with maybe a jumping arena, or you can place your horses in the stalls and create a small scene, like maybe people going in the barn to for a riding lesson or something. You can go really wild with these ideas, so creative, and these setups really are so much fun. And if they are in your room and you walk into this room, it really looks awesome, and it's a really fun activity to do you with your model horses if you are bored but you don't feel particularly creative or crafty, because you just literally use the items you already have and the results are pretty fun. So, well, I guess this will be all for this video, and I really hope you enjoyed this one. Maybe this helped, maybe it didn't. At least I hope it was entertaining. And thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye!